Small habits are powerful. They are like building blocks. Each one may seem insignificant on its own, but over time, they add up to create something much bigger. Think of a pilot adjusting a plane's course by just a few degrees. This tiny change might seem insignificant at first. However, over a long flight, it can mean arriving at a completely different destination. This is the power of consistency. Small habits, repeated day after day, compound into remarkable results. It's not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about making small, sustainable improvements over the long haul. These small changes, these atomic habits, are the key to unlocking your full potential. The compound effect is a powerful force. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill. As it rolls, it picks up more snow, becoming bigger and bigger. This is how habits work too. Each time you repeat a habit, you strengthen it. Over time, even small improvements compound into significant results. Imagine improving just 1% each day. It might not seem like much at first, but after a year, you'd be 37 times better than when you started. This is why it's important to focus on building good habits and breaking bad ones. Even small changes can have a huge impact on your life in the long run. Habits follow a predictable pattern, the habit loop. Understanding this loop is crucial for building good habits and breaking bad ones. 1. Cue. This is the trigger that initiates the habit. It could be a time of day, a location, or even an emotion. 2. Craving. This is the desire for the reward the habit provides. For example, the craving for a cigarette or the feeling of satisfaction after checking social media. 3. Response. This is the action you take, the habit itself. It could be smoking the cigarette or scrolling through your social media feed. 4. Reward. This is the positive outcome you experience that reinforces the habit. This could be the feeling of relaxation from smoking or the sense of connection from social media. By understanding this loop, we can start to identify the cues, cravings, responses, and rewards that drive our habits. Section 4. Building your desired self-identity-based habits. Most people focus on setting goals, but the real key to lasting change is to focus on your identity. Your habits shape your identity, and your identity shapes your habits. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be? Do you want to be a healthy person, a writer, a successful entrepreneur? Once you know who you want to be, you can start building habits that align with that identity. For example, if you want to be a healthy person, you might start exercising regularly and eating healthy foods. By focusing on your identity, you create a strong foundation for lasting change. You're not just trying to achieve a goal, you're becoming the kind of person who achieves those goals naturally. Section 5. The 4 Laws of Behavior Change, a framework for success. The 4 Laws of Behavior Change provide a simple framework for building good habits and breaking bad ones. They are: 1. Make it obvious. To build a good habit, make the cue obvious. For example, put your running shoes by the door if you want to start running in the morning. 2. Make it attractive. The more attractive a habit is, the more likely you are to do it. Pair something you enjoy with something you need to do. For example, listen to your favorite podcast while you exercise. 3. Make it easy. Reduce the friction associated with good habits. Make it as easy as possible to do the right thing. For example, prepare healthy meals in advance when you have time. 4. Make it satisfying. Make sure your habits have a positive outcome. Reward yourself for your progress, no matter how small. By applying these 4 laws, you can increase your chances of building good habits that stick. Section 6. Breaking free from bad habits. Reversing the 4 laws. Just as we can use the 4 laws to build good habits, we can reverse them to break bad ones. 1. Make it invisible. Remove cues that trigger bad habits. For example, if you're trying to cut back on social media, delete the apps from your phone. 2. Make it unattractive. Highlight the negative consequences of your bad habits. For example, remind yourself of the health risks associated with smoking. 3. Make it difficult. Increase the friction associated with bad habits. Make it as difficult as possible to do the wrong thing. For example, put your phone in another room while you're working. 4. Make it unsatisfying. Remove the rewards associated with bad habits. For example, if you're trying to stop eating junk food, don't keep any in the house. By reversing the 4 laws, you can make it easier to break free from bad habits and create a more positive and fulfilling life. Section 7. Start small, dream big. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Building good habits and breaking bad ones is a journey, not a destination. It's about making small, sustainable changes over time. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results overnight. Remember the compound effect. Even small improvements, when repeated consistently, can lead to remarkable results. Start by focusing on building one good habit at a time. Once you've mastered that habit, move on to the next one. Remember, the key is to start small, stay consistent, and never give up on yourself.